Assalamualaikum and hi. I wish you a fantastic day today. Hello and welcome to the forum. Today, we want to concentrate with the topic that we choose, which is more effective, online class or physical class. Before we start to give some opinion with the topic, I would like to introduce our panelists for today, including myself. My name is Nuri Izzati Syairah and I am the moderator. The first speaker from the panelist member is Nurul Nisha as a parent. The second speaker is Nurul Sharina as a university student. The third speaker is Rosliana as a teacher. And the last one is Putri Ayu as a doctor. Without wasting time, let's start with our forum for today. Choosing between online class or physical class education can be difficult, but with the correct help, you can make the best selection for you. First and foremost, I want to talk about online class. Online class is not a new phenomena. It is important came to light after the pandemic. When it comes to online class, one of the many benefits is that teachers may easily educate their pupil through virtual classroom. Students can effortlessly access learning material from any location as long as they have a reliable internet connection. Teachers can use a variety of online learning resources in their online classroom, including video, audio, virtual whiteboard, and live chat with students. On the other hand, offline class provides students with a practical learning environment within the wall of a physical classroom. It enables students to communicate intimately with their lecturer, as well as actively participate in live discussion. Students can also engage in recreational activities such as art and physical education, which help them enhance their overall mental and physical well-being. So now, I would like to see information from the first panel. Nisha, as a parent, which type of classes do you choose?
Assalamualaikum and thank you, moderator. Nowadays, many students have been online classes because of pandemic that we are through now. Many parents can believe that online classes can help their children in their learning. What parents saw is students can find more information about their homework or assignment that was given by their teachers or lecturer. They can get more knowledge by using a website to search for the topic of the assignment. Education system should aim to strengthen engagement between schools and parents to improve information and guidance to parents on effective practices for supporting their children's learning. At the same time, teachers need support in incorporate technology effectively into their teaching practices and methods and help students overcome some of the difficulties that are associated with this form of the learning environment. As we can see, online classes for a pandemic have been changed into new normal. The government had given notice that institutes in that country need to be closed so that students are not exposed and want to avoid students from being affected by the virus. Then the government decides to have online classes for students to continue their learning. COVID-19 has resulted in schools shutting down all across the world. Globally, over 1.2 billion children are out of the classroom. As a result, education has changed dramatically with the distinctive rise of e-learning, whereby teaching is undertaken remotely and digital platforms. This suggests that online learning has been shown to increase retention of information, like I was saying before, and take less time, meaning the changes coronavirus has caused might be here to stay. There are two that I find and it very helpful and gain immense attraction to online classes. It's rapid e-learning and m-learning. One, rapid learning describes e-learning courses that can be developed and implemented quickly. It also refers to e-learning courses or modules that allow learners to acquire new information or skill sets more rapidly. Generally, the modules of e-learning courses can be complete in less than 60 minutes. The subject matter expert is typically the primary source of content in rapid e-learning approaches, while a user-friendly authoring tool is utilized to create the deliverable. The assessment and feedback tools typically only track basic functions and user data. The second is mobile learning, right? Mobile learning is very prevalent in the current scenario. Mobile learning is also known as M-learning and is a new way to get access to a variety of content available online through the use of a mobile. Mobile learning is the easiest way for students to get help. Many schools and colleges are supporting to the concept of e-learning and mobile learning. They distribute mobile phones and laptops to students and encourage them to use them for educational purpose. Although mobile learning may be fine for the children, if it's used in the right way, it can be very beneficial for the students. So that's it. Thank you.
I agree with you, Nisha. During online class, you can learn from the convenience of your own home using an online classroom. It is completely home-based and you have unlimited control over your surroundings. There will be no bullying, violence or harassment in the classroom. In addition, the transmission of the disease from others will be reduced. Most importantly, it protects you from harmful viruses like COVID-19. So next, I want to ask the second panel, Sharina. So Sharina, can you give me advantages of online classes?
Thank you to the moderator Izati for inviting me and give me an opportunity to be in this forum today. So I would like to introduce myself first. My name is Nur Sharina Lokman and I am a university student of semester 2. So today, regarding to our topic, which is online classes or physical classes, I will choose online classes as my discussion. I am agree with online class, which it has more advantages to me. As a university student, the first reason why I choose online classes rather than physical classes is that online classes are more flexible rather than physical class. Online learning offers teacher an efficient way to deliver lessons to students. Online learning has several of tools such as video, PDF, Padlet, or quizzes, and lecturer can use all these tools as part of their lesson plans by extending the lesson plan beyond traditional textbook to include online resources. This way become more efficient in learning. Additionally, online lecture can be recorded, archived, and shared for future reference. For example, when lecturers save all the notes or recorded class in Google Classroom. This allows students to access the learning material at the time of their comfort. Furthermore, why I rather choose an online class than physical class is it because an online class provides a safe and comfortable place to study. As a university student, I can study whenever I want. I can study anytime and anywhere. Online education allows students to attend classes from any location of their choice. As students who stay with family, it is more convenient that students like me can learn in our bedroom with comfort place and surrounding in a good environment. Staying at home is a significant factor for online classes. Taking class in comfortable environment prevent you from running into time, such as being late to class or having to stay ahead of the traffic jam. In online classes, you can simply attend the class in a comfortable environment, submit all the assignment on time, and asking to lecture at any time when we have any doubts or inquiry. And other than that, in general, we know that online learning is more affordable option. As students will get a high quality education at a much lower cost. In this case, as a university student, I can save on tuition cost, which online learning will offer students a discount tuition fee when students are learning by online and stay at home. As usual, other universities have fewer expense. This is because of the maintenance and cost of building and ground are not involved here, since everything is virtual. Besides, online college also allows students to take classes without spending on money, housing, transportation, or other expense. Thus, students can avoid housing, transportation, or meal expense that can drive up the cost of their education. Many of online students like me enjoy home-cooked meals from family, and some students live with their parents without worrying about paying rent. This leave arrangement creates significant saving. All students need to do just to enroll in online course and have the right course material study. So I think that's all the main point for online classes from me. Thank you so much.
You have a good point, Sharina. That's why I prefer online class rather than physical class, because throughout the online class, students are also free to work on their project at any time of the day or night. When compared to physical class, most online courses are often more fun because it is no need to walk to class on a daily basis. Students can also study at any time of the day or night. When compared to physical class, it can help some people improve their grade. Some people benefit from online schooling more than others.
Thank you for the question. Firstly, I want to introduce myself first. My name is Teacher Rosliana binti Rusepini. In my opinion, physical class is the best way. It because physical class demand people to interact with each others more comfortably and increase their courage to interact with others physically. Such as we can avoid us from be an introvert person. Nowadays, many people dislike to interact with others because they only communicate with others through their gadget. Next, my opinion is students can do their study group together. Nowadays, because of the pandemic COVID-19, many students need to study with online class that it harder for them to finish their work when it need to do any work that required 3 or 4 participants. Online class it make it harder for students to interact with each other. They need to make a Zoom meeting or others to discuss their work and send it through Google Classroom. With that, teachers also cannot fit and improve their student work perfectly. And for my last opinion is physical class can also make it easier for the student to explain to each others about their topic. They can also discuss for each subject and make some preparation for their exam. Discussion can also teach them to have fun and loosen up a little. So it's my opinion. Thank you.
For me, physical class is very helpful for students in the way they taught, because this physical class gives them a lot of benefit, because it can improve communicate on skill when face-to-face with lecturers or friends. When this physical class, they will improve themselves better and can also increase confidence themselves when lecturers or instructors ask questions to them. So from there, they can improve and change themselves for the better by communication. For me, when this face-to-face class or this physical class not help, most students become afraid to talk to people and choose to remain silent when doing activity works directly by a lecturers. In addition, there are many benefits when we have this communication skill. For example, easy to solve a problem, a wide range of job opportunities, and close friendship and others. So I feel that this physical class is very helpful for today teenagers to improve their communication skill. Secondly, advantage of physical class can increase their motivation and engagement in the learning process. Students now mostly I see the acceptance is very high because when this online class is hard, they find it difficult to discipline themselves. For example, waking up early in the morning. Because it gives them more time to sleep, and that makes excuse to them for not engaging in the learning, and this also cause self-discipline becomes worse. When the class is face-to-face, their schedule becomes this, and students will be able to adapt themselves to do the daily routine as well as no problem of lagging learning and problem of being late to class. So, the acceptance can be successful. And finally, last but not least, face-to-face class can reduce the risk of anxiety and depression. Since COVID-19 hit our country, students start learning through online classes. In this is causing case of depression to increase, and most students misunderstand when learning online. This because their academic achievement to decline. Some are so stressed out by online learning they are ready to commit suicide. Therefore, the reason half of students prefer to learn on their own because it is easy to understand what the instructor is saying and is easy to complete assignment. So I'm sure practical class can really help students' success.
In the end of the discussion, we can conclude that two types of classes have their own advantages and disadvantages. So, I can conclude that online class is more effective than physical class because I strongly agree with the opinion given by a parent and student.